Hello everyone, I am here on behalf of Gemmy God to make another update video of some stuff that's been going on behind the scenes of the Gemmy community. But before we can get into that, he wishes you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. First, as many of you are aware, former community member Funky Frogs Dude was exposed for being a pedo a few months back. Well, another account imitating him has been spamming Gemmy God's comment sections with things like, "Let pride live on," sniffing politicians, rainbow flags, calling him gay, a pedo, your average community drama stuff. And if it was just in this account going after, he wouldn't be making a big deal out of it. But no, apparently this user has also been going after one of Gemmy God's closest friends, Fergus the Frog, spamming those comments on his videos too, calling him gay with Gemmy God when they're merely just friends in reality. And this has been going on for well over a year. First impersonating Fergus, then Funky, in an attempt to stir up some community drama. I should mention that not to be naming any names here, but I have a sneaking suspicion that whoever was impersonating Fergus has outcast the real Funky Frogs Dude, claiming he did nothing wrong. Take this information with a grain of salt, as this has also just been a coincidence. Gemmy God has gotten political a few months back, and that he had learned his lesson, so you can all stop bashing about that now. Next, there's a certain collector who's been bribing sellers on eBay for snowflake spinners. Yes, you heard that correctly. Someone within the community is actually bribing eBay sellers to get a cheap buck on every fucking spinning snowflake snowman out there, even if it went to someone else to begin with. I understand that it's a common fan favorite item with different variants that have been made, but not only is hoarding every single snowflake spinner all for yourself unfair to those who don't know one, but it's also a violation of eBay's terms of service to bribe sellers for items. As if the best offer option isn't enough. What's worse is that this collector's father has taken part in this behavior, and he would, get this, call other collectors pedos, faggots, and even make death threats. I don't need to explain how fucked up this is, do I? This pretty much speaks for itself. Gemmy God has actually thought of getting a snowflake spinner for himself at one point. He even had an original frosty one to begin with, but now he's glad he doesn't have it anymore, or any on him for that matter. And the likelihood of him ever getting a snowflake spinner again is pretty slim at the moment. And while we're on the subject of eBay, I would like to point out that seller and YouTuber Grandstand has been facing threats and drama over the Gemmy prototypes that he has been put up for auction. It's gotten to the point where he had to go into hiding for fear of his own safety. And I think former Gemmy employee Joe P has had similar issues going as of late. He may upload more Gemmy prototypes on his channel every now and then, but it's gotten to the point that he won't be doing it that often. Wow, what a shiny example you all guys have to set for the biggest innovation in the landscape. I wish you just forget everything bad, cleaned up your act, and do something good. But no, apparently you guys are destroying the Gemmy community. Gemmy God has a full-time job outside of being a Gemmy collector. He also removed all of his videos on August 2026. Speakonia Guy, signing off.